Matrix 4, Matrix Resurrections is nearly here. It's less than a month away, and I'm very, very excited. We can expect another trailer in the next week or so because every single day, brand new information, posters, TV spots, interviews are dropping about this movie. And these two cool posters right here of Neo and of Trinity. And I think Matrix 4 Resurrections is a reboot of the Matrix franchise in a way that the actual Matrix is being rebooted. That's why we have different actors playing the same characters, except for Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss playing these two iconic characters. But the one on the left looks like they're breaking the reality that they're in, maybe this current Matrix, and then the one on the right is more of a traditional Matrix poster with the code and Trinity and Neo in their trench coats. And, Neo, the one is very much like Superman. He can fly, and it looks like capes. That's pretty cool. But yesterday we got a character poster for Neo, rocking those shades. Awesome stuff. And when I talk about the Superman cape, I mean it. Look exactly the way his jacket is flowing. It looks like Superman's capes. That's pretty cool. And then the Matrix Resurrections re-enter 22nd of December 2021. So we're re-entering the Matrix. Cool poster. It's kind of like a green in the background, kind of like a blue as well of Neo. But Keanu Reeves, fantastic guy in real life, great movie star, and I'll watch anything he's in. But I'm excited to see what Matrix 4 is going to bring us with Neo. Then we got a character poster with Carrie-Anne Moss's Trinity as well, and she has kind of a different kind of code in the background as well. And a lot of these posters have different kind of. It looks like a code in the background, but it looks like it's kind of breaking that wall that's kind of surrounding them maybe in this current Matrix. I don't know, but the Matrix Resurrections re-enter the Matrix again is the same kind of tagline. And Carrie-Anne Moss is fantastic in this role. She's such a badass. But we also got a character poster for an unknown character played by Priyanka Chopra, who I think is playing an older version of Sadie. Remember the young girl, Sadie, who was with Oracle, and Oracle had big plans for this little girl. I think it's her. I think she's an older version because I think, as I said, this is a reboot of the Matrix, so characters that we already know just look different. They look older, they look younger, except for Neo and Trinity. That's why Yahya Abdul-Mateen II's Morpheus looks very different as well, and maybe even Agent and all the agents that we've seen, Agent Smith. So yeah, I think it's an older version of her. I think she is important to this story going forward. And in the trailer, we got to see her with an Alice in Wonderland book, and Keanu Reeves was meeting her or visiting her, and down the rabbit hole, that kind of team that's run through all of the Matrix movies, and definitely throughout Matrix Resurrections because the trailer. But then we got a character poster for Jessica Henwick's character, who is called Bugs. I remember in the trailer as well, Neo has to follow her very much like the original because he got the message, wake up Neo, follow the white rabbit. And then he got a knock on his door, and this woman right here on the right had a tattoo of a rabbit on her back. So it lines up. It's a reboot, but why is the white rabbit in the Matrix now? And why is this character very much aware of who Neo is, and who is she, and why does she have to go and show Keanu Reeves' Neo the way? That's very interesting. She also has blue hair, and the blue pill. Is it connected? I don't know. Then, yeah, Abdul-Mateen II is playing Morpheus, and he seems to have a lot of colourful suits in this film, which is interesting. We got to see him in kind of a Joker suit in a previous poster, but yeah, Abdul-Mateen II is a fantastic actor, and he has confirmed himself he's playing Morpheus, but a very different kind of Morpheus. So is he bad? Is there an agent undercover in disguise as that character? I'm not too sure, but in the trailer we got to see him rescuing Keanu Reeves' character. He has some guns, and in this line of posters, a lot of the characters have guns or multiple guns as well. But then we got one for Neil Patrick Harris, who in the trailer was another therapist for Keanu Reeves, but crazy, we don't use that word around here. So my theory is that he is playing the architect, a different form of the architect. And why is he meeting with Neo in the Matrix? Is he keeping him under control? Is he stopping him from realizing who he is and his destiny? I don't know, but I definitely think that Neil Patrick Harris is playing the architect, or a different version of the architect, a younger or older. I'm not too sure because, look, this guy has been around. He is the Matrix, and he knows exactly about the One and Neo and the different chosen ones that came before him as well. So it's going to be interesting how it develops. And then we got a character known as Lexi, a poster for her. So far, this is a brand new character for the Matrix. We can see the purple kind of color in the background of her as well. So I don't know if this is a previous character that we've seen. It doesn't look like anybody that we've seen, but her name is Lexi, and Lexi, if you just Google it, means kind of defender of man or defender of humanity. So is she protecting Neo? I'm not too sure. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but we'll find out when we watch the movie. Then we got one for Jonathan Groff, who is playing an unknown character as well, and met with Neo in the last trailer, and he said, we're back in the Matrix. And he has a similar gun to what Agent Smith had in the original trilogy. So I think this is a rebooted version of Agent Smith. Because look at the gun, it's the same one. And this actor, Jonathan Groff, is brilliant from Mindhunter. I love him in that show, so it's fantastic that he's now in the Matrix movies. But yeah, I think it's Agent Smith. I really, really do. And I actually think that, Agent Smith or Morpheus, the original characters, could actually be in this movie at some stage if it reboots again back to the current or the old timeline of the Matrix trilogy. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how that goes. I know that Morpheus died in one of the games. I don't know if that's canon. The Wachowskis always said it was canon, but is it canon now after all these years? I don't know. But yeah, it's a shame that it's not the original Agent Smith because his screen presence and the connection with Neo was fantastic. But Jonathan Groff is a fantastic actor, and it looks like all the signs are pointing towards him playing a new version, a rebooted version of Agent Smith. And he actually, in the TV spots and some of the trailers, you can see that he was fighting Keanu Reeves' Neo. So he obviously is a villain in this movie. But guys, I'm hugely looking forward to this movie. It's my most anticipated left for this year. And yes, that beats Spider-Man No Way Home. Because I like Marvel, I like the Spider-Man movies that they've made. But the Wachowskis made The Matrix, one of the greatest sci-fi action films of all time. And I know people doubt them, Lana Wachowski, because of her previous movies after the Matrix series. But I think you just can't go against her whatsoever. What she has done throughout her career is fantastic, and the impact that the Matrix still has and what it predicted is insane. So I think Matrix Resurrections can be something very similar. I think and hope it can recapture the gold of the original. I just feel it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm off, but just everything about this movie looks fantastic. The trailers, the TV spots, the posters. I'm so interested. I want to dive back into the Matrix. I'm ready to re-enter the Matrix. Are you ready to re-enter? But guys, what's your thoughts on these character posters? What was your favourite? Would you hang them up at home? I definitely would. I really like the posters that they've released so far, and every single day we've gotten some sort of Matrix material to talk about. So I don't know if there's anything coming out today or not. Maybe, probably when I post this video, something huge will come out. Maybe a new trailer, and then I'll have to go and re-record. But so far, this is what we've gotten. It's awesome stuff. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Keanu Reeves has seen the movie. He said it recaptured the original in terms of predicting the future. And yeah, look, it's the Matrix, guys. Let's see what happens. It's my most anticipated left for this year, and I'm excited to see what Lana Wachowski could bring us, because she was in so much pain, and the way that she could cure her pain or help her pain was to make this movie. It spoke to her and she wanted to make it. The pain was too much for her sister to return, but through pain, great art can be made. So let's see how this goes. But guys, what's your thoughts? Let me know. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.